This is Console Wars, the card game. Now you and your friends can fight on the front lines, battling for incredible franchises and intellectual property, exclusivity, and eventual victory. Collect incredible video game franchises. Protect them with loyal and dedicated fans. Brave the volatile video game industry. Claim the ultimate victory in the console wars. Your platform holder needs you. Enlist today on Kickstarter.
My name's John. I'm the co-founder and editor-in-chief of XboxEra. My love and passion for gaming extends far beyond just covering the gaming industry. In fact, one of my favourite pastimes is long weekends playing board games with friends, especially since split-screen gaming became more and more rare. Last year, I had this crazy idea about creating my own card game. And here we are, months later, after lots of design iteration, playtesting with friends, and some gorgeous artwork from the wonderful pre-drag. It's ready to be shared with the world. Console wars are the hilariously stupid side of the gaming industry. Some folks, and some gaming media, really lean into them, taking something from the early years of silly playground rivalries among friendship groups all the way into adulthood. And we live in an era where entirely online personas exist that are completely focused on this toxic vitriol console warring on behalf of giant gaming corporations. Remember when gaming was supposed to be about fun? Regardless, clearly console warring is something that the entire industry knows about and actively dislikes. So what if we took all of that toxicity, all of that online hate, and turned it into something positive and fun? Something where we could all collectively point and laugh at how ridiculous the very concept of console warring is. And that's how Console Wars the card game came about. It's inspired by many of the card games I already play, but I wanted to make something even more strategic, vicious, and hilarious. And as I've witnessed with the playtesting over the last year, I truly believe that's what we've created. So what's in the box? Well, the deck currently consists of 155 cards, broken down into the following categories. We have 48 intellectual property cards. They are all unique, featuring different IPs across multiple genres. Some of the most famous video game franchises to ever grace your screens are represented here. RPGs, FPS games, racing, platformers, it's all here. We have 33 action cards, 19 of which are unique. Use all of the tactical and strategic options at your command to decimate your opponents and win the console war. There are 15 market share increase cards. This is so you can release new games in the IPs that you own and increase your fan base. 25 fan base cards, the army with which you'll win the console wars. 3 market condition cards. The gaming industry is a volatile one, and these cards affect everybody and must be played immediately. We then have 3 casual fan base cards. These guys may buy your console just for the hype, but they're important for your IP growth. Attach them to IPs to increase their value. 3 hardcore fan base cards. These guys are always in on the ground floor with anything gaming. Attach them to your IPs to increase their value. 20 next-gen upgrade cards. Obtain randomized perks to help your platform grow. And 5 how to play quick reference guide cards. You won't need them because you're a hardcore gamer, right? And lastly, 1 detailed game manual with some of the more complex questions advanced players may want answered in detail. Console Wars the card game will be printed as a poker-sized deck in casino-style linen in 300 GSM silk. It's going to be hard-wearing, easy to deal, and gorgeous to look at. That's in part thanks to some fantastic original artwork by XboxEra's art and design lead pre-drag. We're of course proud to say that there has been no generative AI use anywhere near our game. The only additional thing we're really offering is the kind of thing that I'd want if someone else was running this Kickstarter. Firstly, while our selection of legendary video game franchises is pretty broad, I fully recognise that others may prefer a different selection of games or more of a particular genre that they love to be represented. So in addition to the standard version of the game, we'll be offering a DLC pack bundle, which will contain an additional 55 cards. Focusing on alternate intellectual properties, we'll even throw in some new genres, allowing players to customize the deck to their liking. For the folks out there that love special editions, we'll also be supporting that addiction with the Console Warrior Edition, which features a sweet, unique hot foil box in addition to the standard game cards and the DLC pack offering. Now, it wouldn't be a Kickstarter without some community stretch goals. Rather than throw a bunch of crazy merch and add-ons into the mix, we want to keep this Kickstarter campaign simple. However, we're not afraid to dream a little bigger. With your help, we'll be able to upgrade the game to 165 cards. Pretty sweet. For the first stretch goal, we'll include a backer exclusive Kickstarted card for everyone. It will never appear anywhere else again because you are so awesome for making this happen. For the second stretch goal, we'll include an additional set of market condition cards into the deck for even more variety in gameplay. For the third stretch goal, we'll add a series of blank cards for would-be console warriors to make up their own rules. And for the fourth stretch goal, well, at this point, this is success beyond our wildest dreams, and we're still hesitant to overcomplicate things. So we'll make some selected cards within the deck holographic and fancy looking just because we can. The nutshell of all of this is that our success is your success. Sharing this Kickstarter and helping us spread the word will bring more to the game you get for every single backer out there. Spread the word on socials with hashtag #ConsoleWarsGame and tag us on both @XboxEra and @ConsoleWarsGame. Thanks to our amazing community, we're not just going to Gamescom to cover games. We're going to be part of the fun ourselves. Gaming media and the public alike can head over to our very own booth in Gamescom's new cards and boards area to get the first hands-on with Console Wars the card game while our Kickstarter campaign is live. If you want to check out Console Wars, interview requests and specific appointments for media to go hands-on during Gamescom can be made by contacting consolewarsgame@xboxera.com. Even in its preview state, one thing we've heard repeatedly from people is that they really want some of these classic franchises featured in Console Wars the card game to have their very own t-shirt. We didn't want to overcomplicate things and make this a part of our campaign, but we have added a selection of our favourites to our merch store if folks here are super keen. Have at it. Thanks for checking out our Kickstarter. Back Console Wars the card game today.